What's going on, Assassins? Darkstrider here. Yesterday I put out a video where I was talking about pop-up ads that were just appearing randomly in the game, not during gameplay, but when you were in the middle of switching into like your map screen, inventory screens, things like that. All of a sudden you would see a pop-up that would show Mirage 20% off or whatever sale was going on at the time. And a lot of people had said that they were experiencing this. A lot of you in the comments were telling me you didn't experience it, but you wouldn't be surprised. Now, UbiSoft actually put out a statement, and they said that they are aware of the situation and that they are fixing it. So they say that it was an accident, that it wasn't intentional. The pop-up ads came up to push Assassin's Creed Mirage and the sale that they are having for it. So they said that, you know, they got enough complaints. They decided they were going to, you know, like fix it, and they did fix it. Is what would be known as a hot fix. A hot fix, for those of you who don't know, is something that they do server side on their end. Whereas, you know, something like, you know, New Game Plus or something is an actual update that has to come to our end so that that way, you know, we have the file so that it'll do that. The ads were coming from their end, so they were able to fix it on their end. Now, that being said, a lot of people honestly don't believe UbiSoft. Now, I want to have good faith, and I want to say that, you know, it was an accident, because we've seen where they have made errors with like their servers and stuff like that. You know, people have gotten free stuff, or, you know, something had broken and they ended up fixing it. The same thing with like all the way back to Origins, the Hecka chests. There was a time where you could just turn your internet off and on and keep getting Hecka chests repeatedly and get that XP. So you got like infinite XP, you got infinite Hecka chests. You were able to get everything that was in the game. So it does not shock me to hear something like that. You know, errors happen, mistakes happen. So I'm thinking maybe this was a mistake. Maybe I'm being a little too generous. Maybe I'm putting a little too much faith in them. I'm being too charitable, some of you might even say. But you know me, you know I call it like I see it. If I don't like something that they're doing, I'm the first one leading the charge. Usually everyone is telling me what a bad take it is, that I'm leading the charge, that, you know, they're doing something wrong. But, you know, it is what it is. So, that being said, I actually do kind of believe them. I do kind of believe that, you know, they did have an issue, and they did show some transparency and said, you know, we realized this was a mistake or whatever. Not that they intentionally had those pop-up ads, but they realized that, you know, it was a coding error and they fixed it. So those pop-up ads would not show up. That's why so many of you, by the time you saw the video, didn't see any pop-up ads. Now, on the other side of the coin, a lot of people are going at UbiSoft. They believe that UbiSoft knew what they were doing. They believe that UbiSoft, you know, they actually did it on purpose. And once they got the feedback that people did not like that, that's when they decided to switch gears and decide to, you know, take that down and whatnot. So a lot of people believe that that's the situation, that that's the story. They think that they were experimenting with pop-up ads, and no, they didn't fix it purposely. They fixed it because they got caught. They were caught in, you know, 4K, HD, whatever, and, you know, they said, okay, they're clearly angry about this. Let's turn it off. All right? What are your thoughts? What do you believe? I know some of you were even saying that this is probably the future of gaming, that we'll see this in the next 10 years or so. Like, you actually believe that, like, we're going to see pop-up ads here and there. I know in some racing games they have ads along the sides and stuff like that, like as you're driving and whatnot. or there'll be billboards and stuff like that. I've seen games that have billboards in the game that promote something, and it doesn't affect the game. It's not part of the game, in any like meaningful capacity where it's like blocking your view or something like that, or it's just something completely stupid. I haven't seen that. We've seen, if you play like Minecraft, you see, every once in a while you get the little pop-ups like when you start the game. Again, when you start the game, that advertises what's new and what they've got and whatnot. And honestly, me personally, I don't mind that. I don't mind when I'm starting up the game that, like I see stuff like that. Somebody else had even mentioned that, they use the menu screen like a billboard itself. They have advertisements for all kinds of things. And I agree with that. I agree that we do have a whole bunch of advertisements that we see in the front, like right up front, as soon as we either log in or as soon as like we go to hit like the title screen, but it's over in the corner, not really affecting the game, just letting you know it's there. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that this is going to be the future? Do you think that they should be doing this? Or do you think that like, you don't want to see ads in your game? On top of that, do you believe that this was on purpose, or do you believe that it was purely by accident that this thing was popping up? Like I said, I'm from the camp where I believe it was by accident. But again, maybe I'm being too charitable. You let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Yeah, yeet!